This is my brother and he's gonna be standing in on my speech. Hi, my name is Melanie and today I'm going to be talking to you about an important object that represents an aspect of myself. So, a lot of people today struggle with maintaining that work and life balance. I myself struggled with balancing my school and my outside of school activities during the beginning 2 years of my high school experience. And because of this, the object that I'm going to be talking to you about today is my right-hand man, my trusty agenda. So this is not the first agenda that I've ever owned, but this is certainly the most important agenda to me right now because I am a full-time student, part-time worker living in a Hispanic household. I have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of tasks, and a lot of assignments that I need to be keeping track of and fulfilling on a day-to-day basis. The reason I chose this agenda is because this agenda has greatly changed my lifestyle for the better. It has allowed me to become more responsible and it's allowed me to balance my life, my work, and my school activities while also allowing me to create more time for myself and for my friends and my family. First, I will go into how my life was before I began using an agenda, and then I will go into why I started using an agenda, and I will go into how this agenda has shaped me into the person that I am today. So during the beginning 2 years of my high school experience before I began using an agenda, I constantly found myself stressing over everything that I had going on in my life. I was a student who was very involved in my extracurricular activities, and I was always pushing myself to do more and to do better. This caused me stress because I felt like I had very little to no time for myself since I had very poor planning skills and I had never written anything down and I had never planned strategically my days and my weeks. This is when I began to look into ways that I can be more time efficient and more organized with everything that I had going on in my life. This is when I came across an agenda. I went out to go buy an agenda and I began using it daily and weekly to plan out all my events and all my assignments that I needed to be completing in order to create time for myself and create time for the ones that I loved around me. Once I began to notice the great difference that this has changed in my life, I began to create schedules and checklists for anything I could think of. My events, my trips, and I would just be creating checklists for all of those items to cause less stress on myself and to create more time for everything that I needed to do. So now more than ever, I use my planner on the daily and it has allowed me to become organized and efficient with all of my plans and all of my scheduling. This agenda has shaped me into the person that I am today, which is an organized and responsible person. So overall, this agenda has improved my lifestyle by allowing me to strategically plan out my days, my weeks, and find time for the people that I love. That I am now known among my family to be the most organized person and to be the person who contains all the calendars, all of the events, and all of the checklists that we need for each and every trip that we take. Thank you for listening to my speech.